Now, Alvin Bragg put a real head-scratcher in his indictment today. Get a look at this. The defendant, Donald J. Trump, repeatedly and fraudulently falsified New York business records to conceal criminal conduct that hid damaging information from the voting public during the 2016 presidential election. Concealing damaging information from the voting public? Where have I heard that before? Oh, well, that's exactly what Team Biden did with the laptop. Andy McCarthy is a former federal prosecutor, and he joins me now. What difference is there in this case?
Well, there's no difference. What I would say, Jesse, is I kind of don't understand why this hasn't been more of a thing. But what Bragg is alleging is that Trump took a series of actions to defraud the voting public in connection with the 2016 election. The indictment then goes forward with all these counts that begin on February 14th, 2017 and continue until December 5th of 2017. That's all months after the 2016 election. You know, even if what he's alleging had something plausible to it, the actions that we're talking about that he's alleging as criminal and a method of defrauding the public in connection with the 2016 election happened afterwards. And even if in his fantasy world, Trump was to conclude that the hush money arrangements were actually campaign expenditures, under the campaign finance laws, he wouldn't have had to file disclosure statement until months after the 2016 election was over. Right. So I don't, even if you take it the way that he pleads it, how could this conceivably have affected the 2016 election?
So this case could get tossed because Alvin Bragg can't read a calendar and doesn't know what the law is?
Well, essentially, Jesse, Alvin Bragg doesn't like non-disclosure agreements, even though they're a staple of civil litigation in the United States. He can't allege that Trump kept information from the public because it's legal to keep information from the public. So he's got to say he tried to influence the election by these false book entries. But the problem is the election was over for 4 months before the book entries started.
So Alvin Bragg has no case, and it should probably take about 2 seconds to toss it. Is that what I'm hearing?
The indictment, Jesse, fails to state a crime. I mean, you've had a lot of people on who've said that, in order to conceal a crime in an indictment, you have to tell the defendant what crime he was trying to conceal. So the indictment fails even in its basic purpose as an indictment, which is to put the accused on notice of what he's charged of. But when you try to flesh this out and understand, is Bragg's story coherent in any way? What he's essentially saying is Trump took a bunch of actions in 2017 in an attempt to defraud the voters 4 months earlier.
Okay, so we have the dumbest district attorney in the country booting a case against the former president. I got it. Andy McCarthy, thanks as always for clearing that up.
Thanks, Jesse.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.